Lights on till midnight. That's how you'll find the place. Every window burning gold, like a warm and open face. The door's already open, and there's music down the hall. Lights on till midnight, and there's room enough for all. So follow up the valley, where the dark begins to bend. The house that keeps its lights on is the house that keeps its friends. The sun slid off the ridgeline like it had some place to be. I flipped the switches one by one, set out the extra keys, swept the floor and tuned the strings, and put the stew on low. By the time the first star showed up, the house was in full glow. Lights on till midnight. That's how you'll find the place. Every window burning gold, like a warm and open face. The door's already open, and there's music down the hall. Lights on till midnight, and there's room enough for all. So follow up the valley, where the dark begins to bend. The house that keeps its lights on is the house that keeps its friends. My grandmother did it this way, her mother did the same. A lamp against the darkness is an ordinary flame, but any tired traveler will tell you what it's worth. One yellow lighted window on the dark side of the earth. Lights on till midnight. That's how you'll find the place. Every window burning gold, like a warm and open face. The door's already open, and there's music down the hall. Lights on till midnight, and there's room enough for all. So follow up the valley, where the dark begins to bend. The house that keeps its lights on is the house that keeps its friends. Some folks count their silver, some folks count their land. I count heads around the table and the glasses in my hand. The bills come every month the same, I pay them with a grin. Electricity is cheaper than the loneliness would have been. Turn them off at midnight, well, midnight's come and gone, and nobody looks ready to be moving along. The fiddle found a second wind, the story's found a third, and the old clock on the mantle hasn't said a single word. Let the moths have the lamplight, let the dogs have the floor. Let whoever's still out driving see the light above the door. 'Cause a night is only lonely if you let the darkness win. And we never have, we never will, so come on in. Lights on till midnight. That's how you'll find the place. Every window burning gold, like a warm and open face. The door's already open, and there's music down the hall. Lights on till midnight, and there's room enough for all. So follow up the valley, where the dark begins to bend. its lights on, is the house that keeps its friends. Someday when I'm gone from here, I hope the story goes, there was always one more helping, there was always one more chair. And if you're ever lost some night, with nowhere left to steer, look for lights past midnight, friend. That'll be right here, lights on till midnight. That's how you'll find the place. Every window burning gold, like a warm and open face. The door's already open, and there's music down the hall. Lights on till midnight, and there's room enough for all. So follow up the valley, where the dark begins to bend. The house that keeps its lights on is the house that keeps its friends. Lights on till midnight, burning soft and true. One for every neighbor and one, my friend, for you. The dark can have the mountains, the dark can have the sea, but it can't have this old house while there's a light left in me. There's traffic on my front porch, and nobody's going far. 3 hellos before my coffee, 2 more leaning on the car. The screen door's got a rhythm, like a snare drum keeping time. If you came here in a hurry, friend, you're last in a slow line. Pull a chair up to the railing, there's a cup that's got your name. Front porch traffic going nowhere, and I love it all the same. Woke up with no alarm, and only sunlight on the wall. Figured on a quiet day, times by the minutes I could say. Now I count them by the faces coming up my gravel way. There's a jam out by the mailbox, it's a beautiful delay. Two rockers and a porch swing moving slower than the day. Some men build a fence to keep the whole world off their land. I just built a longer railing so there's room for folks to stand. Some men lock the gate at sundown, count the cars that pass on by. Me, I leave the porch light burning like a landmark in the sky. 'Cause a house is just a building till it's noisy on the steps, and quiet's only golden when it follows up a laugh. So let them come with nothing, let them stay past any clock. The best mile of my whole life is this 30 feet of walk. Now the sun is getting heavy and the traffic's thinning out. Just a couple of old regulars still talking crops and doubt. Tomorrow there'll be more of them, as sure as morning dew. And I'll be on the front porch saving seats for quite a few. There's traffic on my front porch and nobody's going far. 3 hellos before my coffee, 2 more leaning on the car. The screen door's got a rhythm like a snare drum keeping time. If you came here in a hurry, friend, you're last in a slow line. Pull a chair up to the railing, there's a cup that's got your name. Front porch traffic going nowhere, and I love it all the same. There's traffic on my front porch and nobody's going far. 3 hellos before my coffee, 2 more leaning on the car. The screen door's got a rhythm like a snare drum keeping time. If you came here in a hurry, friend, you're last in the slow line. Pull a chair up to the railing, there's a cup that's got your name. Front porch traffic going nowhere, and I love it all the same. Leave your engine running, mister, it'll wait like all the rest. Every jam on this old porch beats moving at your best. The traffic here goes nowhere, and nowhere suits me fine. Come on up and lose an hour, there's no meter on your time. Dancing in the living room, the rubber rolled to the wall. Boot heels on the floorboards down the hallway to the hall. The lamp shades are all trembling and the pictures are askew. Dancing in the living room the way we always do. Nobody here's a dancer and nobody here cares. The living room's forgiven and the music's ours to share. It started with a 2-step that Loretta showed her man. Then the fiddle got ambitious and the rest of us began. Now the sofa's holding cold lampshades are all trembling and the pictures are askew. Dancing in the living room, dancing in the living room the way we always do. Nobody here's a dancer and nobody here cares. The living room's forgiven and the music's ours to share. Like it's glad we came. Hey! Dancing in the living room, the rug rolled to the wall. Boot heels on the floorboards. Boot heels on the floorboards down the hallway to the hall. Ooh, the lampshades are all trembling and the pictures are askew. Dancing in the living room, dancing in the living room the way we always do. Nobody here's a dancer and nobody here cares. The living room's forgiven and the music's ours to share. Old Henry hasn't danced since the year they paved the road. Tonight he's got Miss Ada and they're stepping fine and bold. 60 years of practice in a life that don't slow down beats any fancy ballroom in any fancy town. City folks pay cover charge to stand around and sway in rooms designed by strangers where the DJs earn their pay. We just push the sofa back and let the fiddle call and get the same religion at no cover charge at all. The walls have heard our worst years and seen our Sunday best. They've held our family portraits and they've held us when we messed. So when the music fills them and the whole house starts to move, it isn't just a party, it's a home that's got a groove. Dancing in the living room, the rug rolled to the wall. Boot heels on the floorboards. Boot heels on the floorboards down the hallway to the hall. The lampshades are all trembling and the pictures are askew. Dancing in the living room, dancing in the living room the way we always do. Nobody here's a dancer and nobody here cares. The living room's forgiven and the music's ours to share. Someday these old floorboards will get sanded down and sold, and whoever buys the place will wonder why they shine like gold. It's the boot wax and the birthdays and the nights like this one here. Dancing in the living room with everybody near. Dancing in the living room, the rug rolled to the wall. Boot heels on the floorboards, down the boot heels on the floorboards, down the hallway to the hall. The lampshades are all trembling and the pictures are askew. Dancing in the living room the way we always nobody here cares. The living room's forgiven and the music's ours to share. It started with a two-step that Loretta showed a man. Then the fiddle got ambitious and the rest of us began. Now the sofa's holding coats and shoes and one delighted kid who's learning what his parents' generation always did. Dancing in the living room, the rug rolled to the wall, boot heels on the floorboards, down the hallway to the hall. The lampshades are all trembling and the pictures are askew. Dancing in the living room the way we always do. Nobody here's a dancer and nobody here cares. The living room's forgiven and the music's ours to share. Every window glowing like the house is full of dawn. Somebody's in the kitchen and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. Jimmy brought his brother and his brother brought a friend. The friend brought a guitar case, so we let them all in. Now there's shadows on the curtains moving easy wall to wall, and the porch boards keep the rhythm of the footsteps in the hall. Every window glowing like the house is full of dawn. Somebody's in the kitchen and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. The den's all cards and laughter, the kitchen steam and song. The hallway's little kids who should have been in bed by long. Every room's a different weather, every doorway's a new tune, and the stairwell's got a couple hiding, smiling from the moon. The house is full of dawn. Somebody's in the kitchen and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. The power meter spinning like a fiddler's elbow flies. Let it spin, we'll pay the piper, it's a bargain at the price. Cause you can't buy what's in here with a wire and a bill. It just happens when the doors are open, and it always will. Driving in the darkness, you can tell a lot from light. A single bulb says lonely, a porch lamp says alright, but a whole house lit like harvest says there's something going on that began before your headlights and will roll on past the dawn. So honk twice at the mailbox, come bouncing up the ruts. No such thing as strangers here, no maybes, ands, or buts. Park it by the walnut tree, the door's already wide. Every window's glowing, cause everybody's inside. Every window glowing like the house is full of dawn. Somebody's in the kitchen and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. Someday they'll build it bigger, someday they'll wire it new. But wiring isn't warmth, friend, and vigor isn't true. The glow that stops your car at night and pulls you up the lane is just people wanting people always was and will remain. Every window glowing like the house is full of dawn. Somebody's in the kitchen and the radio is on. You can see it from the crossroads, you can see it from the hill. Every window glowing and the night can't touch us still. Come up from the county road, coming out of the dark. One house full of windows beats a sky full of stars. Every window glowing, every pane a friendly eye, watching over county roads where lonely drivers fly. Pull on in, the night is young, the coffee pot is on. Every window's glowing and will glow until the dawn. We're passing the guitar around, everybody gets a song. Doesn't matter if you're rusty, doesn't matter if it's wrong. 3 chords and a memory is plenty for tonight. Passing the guitar around till everybody's had a light. The neck is worn to honey, where 100 hands have been. Play the one your daddy played and pass it on again. Sam does one about a train he's never ridden on. Rosa does the one in Spanish that outlived her old dawn. The kid does something new and fast we old men can't but praise. And the dog howls on the chorus like he's known it all his days. We're passing the guitar around, everybody gets a song. Doesn't matter if you're rusty, doesn't matter if it's wrong. 3 chords and a memory is plenty for tonight. Passing the guitar around till everybody's had a light. The neck is worn to honey, where 100 hands have been. Play the one your daddy played and pass it on again. This guitar's got a history longer than my own. Bought secondhand in Tucson, half a lifetime from its home. Every scratch is someone's evening, every ding some kitchen dance. It's less a piece of maple than a keeper of romance. Passing the guitar around, everybody gets a song. Doesn't matter if you're rusty, doesn't matter if it's wrong. 3 chords and a memory is plenty for tonight. Passing the guitar around till everybody's had a light. The neck is worn to honey, where 100 hands have been. Play the one your daddy played and pass it on again. Ellen said she can't play same as every year, and every year we hand it over, and every year we cheer. 'Cause the shyest voice in the circle, once it finally comes untied, sings the one that stops the room and leaves leaves no iron dry. There's pickers on the radio, could play us off the map. Fingers fast as hummingbirds, a Grammy in their lap. But radios can't look at you the way a neighbor can, when he hands you 6 old strings and says, "Your turn, man." It isn't about talent, never was and never will. It's about the passing, hand to hand and heart to fill. So take it when it comes to you and give it what you've got. A circle and a guitar is the richest thing we've got. We're passing the guitar around, everybody gets a song. Doesn't matter if you're rusty, doesn't matter if it's wrong. 3 chords and a memory is plenty for the night. Passing the guitar around till everybody's had a light. The neck is worn to honey, where 100 hands have been. Play the one your daddy played and pass it on again. Someday this old flat top will outlive us all in turn. Some stranger at a yard sale will have a lot to learn. But wood remembers evenings and strings remember hands, and it'll teach him how to pass it on. The wood will make him understand. We're passing the guitar around, everybody gets a song. Doesn't matter if you're rusty, doesn't matter if it's wrong. 3 chords and a memory is plenty for tonight. Passing the guitar around till everybody's had a light. The neck is worn to honey, where 100 hands have been. Play the one your daddy played and pass it on again. Pass it to the left now, mind the coffee cup. One more round the circle before the moon gives up. The harmonica will carry us wherever singing ends. Passing the guitar around, a room of lifelong friends. Play the slow songs before supper, save the fast ones for the night. Let the fiddle warm up easy in the last of the daylight. There's bread still in the oven, and there's dust still on the road. So play the slow songs before supper. Let the evening take it slow. The night will get to dancing, it always finds a way. But first we let the sun go down the slow and proper way. Earl's just off a double shift, and Mary drove 3 towns. The kids are chasing fireflies while the light is going down. Nobody's in a hurry now, the week is finally through. A slow song is a soft chair for the tired part of you. Play the slow songs before supper, save the fast ones for the night. Let the fiddle warm up easy in the last of the daylight. There's bread still in the oven, and there's dust still on the road. So play the slow songs before supper. it always finds a way. But first we let the sun go down the slow and proper way. The piano knows the old ones, the ones our mothers hum. It plays them to the kitchen while the pots and kettles drum. And the melody goes drifting out to meet the folks who come up the drive with covered dishes, humming right along. Play the slow songs before supper, save the fast ones for the night. Let the fiddle warm up easy in the last of the daylight. There's bread still in the oven, and there's dust still on the road. So play the slow songs before supper. Let the evening take its load. The night will get to dancing, it always finds a way. But first we let the sun go down the slow and proper way. You can't rush a good tomato, and you can't rush a good tune. Both of them need sunshine, and both of them need June. So we let the chords hang longer than the radio would dare, while the smell of supper cooking sweetens up the air. There's a time for stomping boots, and there's a time for closing eyes, a time for shouting choruses, and a time for soft replies. The evening's like a river, you don't paddle it upstream. You lean back in the current at the tempo of a dream. Grandpa taps his finger on the armrest of his chair, half a beat behind the band without a worldly care. And if heaven has an hour, it would borrow from us here. It's the slow songs before supper at the sundown of the year. Play the slow songs before supper, save the fast ones for the night. Let the fiddle warm up easy in the last of the daylight. There's bread still in the oven, and there's dust still on the road. So play the slow songs before supper. Let the evening take its load. The night will get to dancing, it always finds a way. But first we let the sun go down the slow and proper way. When the plates come to the table, we'll set the guitars down, and the only slow song playing will be forks on china crowns. But till the dinner bell decides, we'll keep the tempo low, 'cause the sweetest hour of any night is watching daylight go. Play the slow songs before supper, save the fast ones for the night. Slow songs before supper, save the fast ones for the night. Let the fiddle warm up easy in the last of the daylight. There's bread still in the oven, and there's dust still on the road. So play the slow songs before supper, let the evening take it slow. The night will get to dancing, it always finds a way. But first we let the sun go down, slow and the record flips at midnight, the slow side's almost done. The needle's riding gentle through the last soft one. The candles have grown quiet and the talk has gotten low. But the record flips at midnight and the B-side's good to go. So rest your eyes a minute in the middle of the tune, 'cause the second wind is coming, and it's coming pretty soon. Side one was for the dinner and the catching up on years, for the toast to absent faces and the laughing through the tears. It played us sweet and steady while the evening found its shape. Now it's spinning out the last groove like a slow unwinding tape. The record flips at midnight, the slow side's almost done. The needle's riding gentle through the last soft one. The candles have grown quiet and the talk has gotten low. But the record flips at midnight and the B-side's good to go. So rest your eyes a minute in the middle of the tune, 'cause the second wind is coming, and it's coming pretty soon. Somebody's almost sleeping in the big chair by the fire. Somebody's stacking dishes, somebody's tuning down a wire. It looks like every gathering, the moment it goes still, but everybody's waiting, and everybody will. The record flips at midnight, the slow side's almost done. The needle's riding gentle through the last soft one. The candles have grown quiet and the talk has gotten low. But the record flips at midnight and the B-side's good to go. So rest your eyes a minute in the middle of the tune, 'cause the second wind is coming, and it's coming pretty soon. The clock hands both point heavenward, the house holds in its breath. Mary has got her hand upon the record player's edge. She's grinning like a bandit with the whole room in her palm. One flip of black vinyl and goodbye to all this calm. Every good night has a hinge that it swings on. record flipped at midnight, and the night's back in its prime. Whoever made this record knew exactly what they'd done. They put the slow side first, because the fast side has to win. And when the last groove crackles and the platter comes to rest, we'll flip it back to side one, 'cause this night deserves the best. The record flips at midnight. Let the neighbors set their clocks by the stomping through our windows and the rhythm in our socks. Side to side, one side two again, until the morning light. The record keeps on flipping, so good night is not tonight. Moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. I came up this driveway 7 years ago this far, out of gas and out of reasons, hardly anything at all. They fed me like a cousin, put my sorrows on a shelf. Now I keep the lamp lit for some other former self. Moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. They bump against the porch screen with their dusty paper wings, persistent as regret and twice as light as summer things. The old dog doesn't bother them, he's seen this dance before. Everything that's lost out there ends up at this door. Circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steal when the night is deep and wide, then a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. Inside they're singing something with a chorus big and round, the kind of song that travels, the kind that hunts you down. And I stand out here a minute with the moths in the evening air, just to feel the pull of lamplight, like an answered prayer. Scientists will tell you that a moth mistakes the flame for the moon it navigates by. Well, mister, all the same, I've mistaken plenty porch lights for the moon in my time too, and been luckier than lucky when the door came swinging through. So don't laugh at the circling, don't brush them from the screen. Every soul's a moth some evening, if you know what I mean. And the mercy of the lamplight is it doesn't ask them why, it just burns their steady yellow till the dark goes by. Moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. Tonight when I go in again to join the noise and light, I'll leave the porch lamp burning like they left it for me that night. And if somebody's out there running low on road and hope, may they circle in like I did and find how people cope. Moths around the lamplight, circling soft and slow, drawn in from the darkness by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with some people warm inside. I came up this driveway 7 years ago this fall, out of gas and out of reasons by an ordinary glow. And I can't say I blame them, I was that way once myself. Moths around the lamplight, looking for some help. There's worse things to steer by when the night is deep and wide than a warm light in a window with.
The dishes can wait, the night can. Sit back down, love, hear the band. The suds will keep till morning and the plates aren't going far. But a night like this one only comes as often as a star. So dry your hands on my sleeve and leave the kitchen light. The dishes can wait forever. The night is only tonight. She's elbow deep in dishwater while the living room's in bloom. Says she'll be there in a minute, says she'll be there pretty soon. But I've seen this movie, darling, and the minute turns to 10, and the song they're playing right now will not come around again. The dishes can't wait, the night can't. Sit back down, love, hear the band. The suds will keep till morning and the plates aren't going far. But a night like this one only comes as often as a star. So dry your hands on my sleeve and leave the kitchen light. The dishes can wait forever. The night is only tonight. Same thing, worked while others sang, except the whole world fed and shining, never joined the gang. And she'd tell you now, I reckon, from wherever she looks down, girl, the gravy bowl can soak, go dance another round. The dishes can wait, night can't. Sit back down, love, hear the band. The suds will keep till morning and the plates aren't going far. But a night like this one only comes as often as a star. So dry your hands on my sleeve and leave the kitchen light. The dishes can wait forever. The night is only tonight. There's a stack by the basin, like a little China hill, a monument to supper and to Rosa's cooking skill. It'll still be there tomorrow, that's the beauty of a mess. It waits with perfect patience, unlike happiness. We spend our whole lives cleaning up and squaring things away, sweeping up the evening while we're still inside the day. But the fiddle's in the front room and your hands smell like the soap, and I'm standing in the doorway with a dish towel and a hope. Come on, the band is asking, and the night is getting on, and the one sin in this house is being here and being gone. Tomorrow over coffee, when we wash them, we'll be glad we chose the shining evening over shining plates we had. The dishes can't wait, the night can't. Sit back down, love, hear the band. The suds will keep till morning and the plates aren't going far. But a night like this one only comes as often as a star. So dry your hands on my sleeve and leave the kitchen light. The dishes can wait forever. The night is only tonight. Years from now, nobody will remember if the sink was empty on the 16th, but they'll remember, I should think, the way you laughed at midnight with the towel across your shoulder. The night the dishes waited and none of us
got older. The dishes can't wait, the night can't. Sit back down, love, hear the band. Besides, we'll keep till morning and the plates aren't going far. But a night like this one only comes as often as a star. So dry your hands on my sleeve and leave the kitchen light. The dishes can wait forever. The night is only tonight. She's elbow deep in dishwater while the living room's in bloom. Say she'll be there in a minute, says she'll be there pretty soon. But I've seen this movie, darling, and the minute turns to 10. The dishes can't wait forever. The night is only tonight. She's elbow deep in dishwater while the living room's in bloom. Says she'll be there in a minute, says she'll be there pretty soon. But I've seen this movie, darling, and the minute turns to 10. And the dishes can't wait forever. The night is only tonight. She's elbow deep in dishwater while the living room's in bloom. Says she'll be there in a minute, says she'll be there pretty soon. But I've seen this movie, darling, and the minute turns to 10. And the song they're playing right now will not come around again. The dishes can't wait, the night can't. Sit back down, love, hear the band. The suds will keep till morning and the plates aren't going far. But a night like
One more fast one. Someone hollers from the floor. One more fast one, and the band can't say no more. The fiddler wipes his forehead, and the drummer cracks his hands, and the whole room hits the downbeat like a locomotive lands. We'll sleep when we're older. We'll rest another day. One more fast one, then one more, they say. The band tried to slow it down, try to waltz, try to bow, tried announcing last one, folks, about an hour ago. But every time the final chord goes floating to its grave, somebody shouts the magic words and starts another wave. One more fast one. Someone hollers from the floor. One more fast one, and the band can't say no more. The fiddler wipes his forehead, and the drummer cracks his hands, and the whole room hits the downbeat like a locomotive lands. We'll sleep when we're older. We'll rest another day. One more fast one, and then one more, they say. Boots are getting scuffed up, and the hairpins are all lost. Jackets on the banister, no matter what they cost. The lead guitar is smoking like a kettle on the coal, and the floorboards found a bounce they haven't shown since we were whole.
second wind, the third one's coming too. Her doctor said take exercise, she's taking his review. And the kids up past their bedtime think that grown-ups hung the moon. 'Cause apparently we're wizards who can dance to any tune. Tomorrow there'll be coffee and complain about knees, and searching for the car keys and the reading glasses, please. But tonight the blood remembers every barn dance, every fair, every fast one ever played, while we were young enough to dare. So count it off, you cowards, kick it hard and kick it high. The night's already ruined for sleeping, don't ask why. Just play until the rooster files a formal complaint. One more fast one, brothers, sainthood can wait. One more fast one, someone hollers from the floor. One more fast one, and the band can't say no more. The fiddler wipes his forehead, and the drummer cracks his hands, and the whole room hits the downbeat like a locomotive lands. We'll sleep when we're older, we'll rest another day. One more fast one, and then one more, they say. Someday when they ask us what we did with all our nights, we won't say we saved them, no, we'll say we spent them right on fiddle strings and floorboards, and on people that we love. One more fast one, always, that's what nights are of. One more fast one, someone hollers from the floor. One more fast one, and the band can't say no more. And the fiddler wipes his forehead, and the drummer cracks his hands, and the whole room hits the downbeat like a locomotive lands. We'll sleep when we're older, we'll rest another day. One more fast one, and then one more, they say. One more fast one, and we mean it this time, sure. Same as we meant the last four, maybe five or more. The band's already counted, and the floor's already gone. One more fast one, people, and then probably one more song. Refills at 11, nobody's leaving yet. The kettle's back on duty and the table's getting set for the second round of stories and the better round of pie. Refills at 11, let the highway wait outside. Hold your cup out, neighbor, there's plenty in the pot. 11's when the evening proves how good a night we've got. At 9 o'clock somebody said they really ought to go. By 10 they had their coat on standing halfway out the door. At 11 they're back sitting with a slice of roses best, which proves what we all know here, the doorway's just a test. Refills at 11, nobody's leaving yet. The kettle's back on duty and the table's getting set for the second round of stories and the better round of pie. Refills at 11, let the highway wait outside. Hold your cup out, neighbor, there's plenty in the pot. 11's when the evening proves proves how good a night we've got. The first pot's for the greeting, the second's for the meal, but the third pot's when the talking gets around to what is real. The kids drift off to blankets and the radio goes low, and the truth comes out at 11, gentle like and slow. Refills at 11, nobody's leaving yet. The kettle's back on duty and the table's getting set for the second round of stories and the better round of pie. Refills at 11, let the highway wait outside. Hold your cup out, neighbor, there's plenty in the pot. 11's when the evening proves how good a night we've got. Frank tells about the winter that his barn roof nearly went, and how the whole road showed up with their lighters and cement. He's told it maybe 50 times we'd riot if you stopped. Some stories are like coffee, better every time they're topped. There's a clock in every kitchen, and it lies like a rug. Says the sensible are sleeping and it's time to drain your mug. But sensible is overrated north of 10 p.m., when the pie is going quickly and you're quick to go with them. So pour another round, love, and cut another slice. The road home isn't going anywhere, neither is advice. The morning will forgive us like it's done our whole lives through. Refills at 11, it's the neighborly thing to do. Refills at 11, nobody's leaving yet. The kettle's back on duty and the table's getting set for the second round of stories and the better round of pie. Refills at 11, let the highway wait outside. Hold your cup out, neighbor, there's plenty in the pot. 11's when the evening proves how good a night we've got. Someday will be the stories that get told at some late table, some other crowd at 11 passing pie while they are able. And I hope they pour one extra like we always used to say, for the friends out on the dark roads headed home our way. Refills at 11, nobody's leaving yet. The kettle's back on duty and the table's getting set for the second round of stories and the better round of pie. Refills at 11, let the highway wait outside. Hold your cup out, neighbor, there's plenty in the pot. 11's when the evening proves how good a night we've got. Refills at 11, and the steam curls to the light. The spoons make little music and the mood is holding tight. If you're driving past and see us through the window, come on in, there's a cup already waiting. At 11 we begin. Board meeting in the shade today, attendance nearly full. 3 rockers and a porch swing and a cooler for the chair. First order of business, where the clouds look more like fish or sheep. Motion carried by a yawn, all the eyes are in the air. No minutes and no majority, no gavel but the breeze. Adjournment when the fireflies file their evening report there. Earl called us to order somewhere close to 2:30. By leaning back
back and sighing in a parliamentary way. The agenda was a picture and a crossword no one finished, and a rumor about rain that never made it up our way. Board meeting in the shade today, attendance nearly full. 3 rockers and a porch swing and a cooler for the chair. First order of business, where the clouds look more like fish or sheep. Motion carried by a yawn, all the eyes are in the air. No minutes and no majority, no gavel but the breeze. Adjournment when the fireflies file their evening report there. The treasurer's report was that the lemonade is holding. The secretary's notes are just a napkin with a ring. New business was a bird nest in the gutter by the drain. Old business was the same nest, we've been watching it since spring. Board meeting in the shade today, attendance nearly full. 3 rockers and a porch swing and a cooler for the chair. First order of business, where the clouds look more like fish or sheep. Motion carried by a yawn, all the eyes are in the air. No minutes and no majority, no gavel but the breeze. Adjournment when the fireflies file their evening report there. I sat through years of meetings where the table was too long, where the coffee tasted urgent and the clock was on the wall. Every quarter had a headline, every headline had a knife. Funny how the shade repealed the bylaws of it all. No one here is climbing anything except the porch's stairs. No one's watching for the corner office, we've already got the view. The only hostile takeover is the cat upon Earl's chair, and the merger we negotiated joined my bench to Dee's canoe. Our stock is in the freezer, in the shape of sweet iced tea. Our shareholders are sparrows, and they're paid in crumbs of bread. The quarterly projections say the summer's holding steady, and the board has voted all in favor not to move ahead. The sun is slanting golden through the meeting hall of leaves. Committee members drifting toward their suppers one by one. All resolutions tabled till tomorrow, same time, same shade, which is how the wisest boards on earth get everything undone. Board meeting in the shade today, attendance nearly full. 3 rockers and a porch swing and a cooler for the chair. First order of business, where the clouds look more like fish or sheep. Motion carried by a yawn, all the eyes are in the air. No minutes and no majority, no gavel but the breeze. Adjournment when the fireflies file
this table, son. The dues are very light. Bring an afternoon you're wasting and a story we ain't heard. The board convenes wherever there's a shadow and a friend, and every single member's got the floor, and no one keeps a word. Board meeting in the shade today, attendance nearly full. 3 rockers and a porch swing, and a cooler for the chair. First order of business where the There's a phone booth at the crossroads where the 4 winds meet. Glass walls full of midnight and a light on borrowed heat. I got a pocket full of quarters and a number that I know, and a voice I haven't heard in far too long. It only takes a dime's worth of courage to begin at the phone booth at the crossroads, calling in. The booth smells like old rain and someone else's cigarettes. The directory's been stolen, but I don't need it yet. Then I know my own 2 hands. Been dialing it in my head across 3 states of land. There's a phone booth at the crossroads where the 4 winds meet. Glass walls full of midnight and a light on borrowed heat. I got a pocket full of quarters and a number that I know, I haven't heard in far too long. It only takes a dime's worth of courage to begin at the phone booth at the crossroads, calling in. First ring in my heart's a drum, second and it's still. Third ring and I'm bargaining with God about His will. Then a sleepy hello crosses all the wire and the weather, and the crossroads and the midnight come together. Crossroads where the 4 winds meet. Glass walls full of midnight and a light on borrowed heat. I got a pocket full of quarters and a number that I know, and a voice I haven't heard in far too long. It only takes a dime's worth of courage to begin at the phone booth at the crossroads, calling in. I say I'm 4 hours out. If the mountain pass is clear, she says the coffee pot's been ready for a year, and neither of us says the word that's hanging make you whole. The trucks go rolling by the booth like thunder with a name, and everyone is somebody out running some old shame. But not me, not tonight. I'm done with running blind. I left the far horizon and its promises behind. When the quarter drops the final click, I set the phone to rest and walk out of that glass box feeling blessed. The booth light flickers off behind me like it's earned its sleep. Four roads lie there waiting, but there's only one to keep. 4 hours down the eastbound with the mountain pass to climb, and a porch light and a coffee pot on time. There's a phone booth at the crossroads where the four winds meet. Glass walls full of midnight and a light on borrowed heat. I got a pocket full of quarters and a number that I know, and a voice I haven't heard in far too long. It only takes a dime's worth of courage to begin at the phone booth at the crossroads, calling in. 4 winds, one way home, copper wire and dial tone. The hardest call's the first one, then you're never on your own. Goodnights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Good nights take an hour and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. Marie starts with her coat on at 12:15. By 12:30 she's reseated with a photo off the shelf. It's her mother at a picnic, 1962 or 3. And that's another 20 minutes and another pot of tea. Good nights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by
take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. The men shake hands, then talking out, with their hands still met, about a carburetor and a fishing spot in debt. The women trade their Tupperware like nations trading art. Every dish goes home with something. That's the covenant of the heart. Goodnights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Goodnights take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. Half the cars are running with their headlights on the barn, doors open like a beetle's wings, goodbyes warm as a yarn. Somebody remembers one more joke from 30 years ago, and the laughter rolls the driveway like the last verse of the show. City people say goodbye like they're jumping off a train. One word at the elevator, gone into the rain. But out here where the nights are long and neighbors far between, a goodbye is a ceremony, unhurried and serene. It says the time we spent tonight was worth its weight in gold. It says come back at Christmas. It says drive safe. It says don't get old, so take your time out by the truck. Say everything twice through. Goodnights take an hour, 'cause the love takes longer too. Goodnights take an hour at a house like this. There's hugs out by the pickup trucks that no one wants to miss. One last thing I meant to say, one last slice to wrap. Goodnights take an hour, and we wouldn't give it back. The engine's idle patient while the porch light plays along, 'cause a goodbye done correctly is a whole nother song. And when the last tail lights go winking down the county line, we'll stand a minute in the quiet, your hand resting next to mine. The house will hum and settle like a fiddle put away. Good night took an hour, what a perfect thing to say. Good nights take
Breakfast for the stragglers, eggs for those who stayed. The couch held to the hammock warm, the floor's where Denny lay. The coffee's making promises, the morning aims to keep. Breakfast for the stragglers, rising slow from sleep. Last night took the fast ones, the wise ones drove away. But the stragglers get the sunrise and the bacon, so they say. The kitchen smells like Sunday, though I'm fairly sure it ain't. There's a fiddle on the sofa and a boot behind a plant. The evidence of evening is scattered everywhere, and nobody's apologizing, last night's beyond repair. Breakfast for the stragglers, eggs for those who stayed. The couch held to the hammock warm, the floor's where Denny laid. The coffee's making promises, the morning aims to keep. Breakfast for the stragglers, rising slow from sleep. Last night took the fast ones, the wise ones drove away. But the stragglers get the sunrise and the bacon, so they say. Denny mans the skillet like he's done since we were boys, flipping eggs and whistling through the coffee grinder noise. Maria's setting places with yesterday's good cheer, slightly dented, same as we are, still entirely here. Breakfast for the stragglers, eggs for those who stay. The couch held to the hammock warm, the floor's where Denny lay. The coffee's making promises, the morning aims to keep. Breakfast for the stragglers, rising slow from sleep. Last night took the fast ones, the wise ones drove away. But the stragglers get the sunrise and the bacon, so they say. We talk about the evening like it happened years ago, already getting better in the retelling's morning glow. The dance floor's back to living room, the stage is back to den. But give this house a reason and it all comes back again. There's a special kind of family you can't be born into. It's made of nights that ran too long and mornings after two, of knowing where the mugs are kept in someone else's home, and never once in 20 years eating breakfast all alone. The lights burn till the small hours, and the small hours turn to bright, and here we are like sea things left behind by last night's tide. Past the salt, past the stories, past the syrup down the line. Stragglers at the table is the morning's grand design. Breakfast for the stragglers, eggs for those who stay. The couch held to the hammock warm, the floor's where Denny lay. The coffee's making promises, the morning aims to keep. Breakfast for the stragglers, rising slow from sleep. Last night took the fast ones, the wise ones drove away. But the stragglers get the sunrise and the bacon, so they say. When the plates are cleared and everyone has finally hit the road, and the house exhales the weekend like a well-delivered load, we'll wash it all and stack it all and set the whole stage new. 'Cause the lights go on at sundown and somebody's coming through. Breakfast for the stragglers, eggs for those who stay. The couch held to the hammock warm, the floor's where Denny lay. The coffee's making promises, the morning aims to keep. Breakfast for the stragglers, rising slow from sleep. Last night took the fast ones, the wise ones drove away. But the stragglers stragglers get the sunrise and the bacon, so they say. Breakfast for the stragglers, the best seed in the wheat. Sunlight on the syrup and a kiss on Rose's cheek. Same time next month, brothers, you know we'll leave it lit. Breakfast for the stragglers, and you're always welcome to it.